Hi everyone, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and today I'll be taking a look at this iPhone 5 backup battery case. I picked this up for $35 from an eBay seller called First Wireless Inc. It got to me very quickly, and he has good communication as well, so I wouldn't really hesitate purchasing this from him. This particular product comes available in a number of different color combinations, so I have the black with the silver trim. There's also an all black version, black on pink, black on blue, black on red, as well as an all white version, all available from the same seller. Link down below in the description. So onto the product itself. Inside, the battery is 2200 milliamp hours, and if you aren't aware, the iPhone 5's battery is actually 1440, so you should theoretically be able to get about a charge and a half from this battery case. Now, this does include packaging, so considering this is sort of a generic product from China, I wasn't really expecting packaging, but this is actually pretty good. So this actually has a front little flap here that's held together magnetically, and we have a little see-through area here so you can see the case itself. In terms of design of the case, it actually resembles the Mophie Juice Pack Air for the iPhone 4 and 4S quite a bit, so that's actually not a bad thing. On the other side of the flap, it gives you some information about the case itself. On the back of the box, it also gives you some more info. So let's go ahead and get into the packaging and onto the battery case itself. Inside of the packaging, you do get the battery case itself, and inside of that is a little user manual. So this tells you how to use the case, how to view the battery indicators, things like that. Here's the case itself. It's a two-piece slide-in case. I'll show you that in a moment. And we also get the USB cable. So you could use this USB cable to charge the case, charge your case and your phone if the phone is inserted into the case, and you could also sync your device with your computer when your phone is into the case and everything is hooked up. So pretty nice deal. Moving on to the case itself, as you can see, it is a two-piece case. You slide your phone in first, and then you slide the top piece onto that, and everything is held together quite well. Here we just have a little sticker that gives you the capacity, the recommended operating temperatures, as well as the input and output power ranges. At the bottom we have the lightning ports. We also have a cutout for our microphone and speaker. At the bottom we have the power button, battery life indicator, USB port, and an opening for your headphone jack. More on all of this in a little while. And the back, it has a nicely sized cutout for your camera, and throughout the case it has a soft touch coating to it, so it's fairly grippy. You don't have to worry too much about scratches. It will get some smudges here and there though. The top piece, which is pretty nice, it has volume buttons for your volume up and down, large size cutout for your silent switch, and there's also a button for your power button at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and take my iPhone 5 and slide it into place. Take the top piece, slide that into place, and it is now installed. So there's a little bit of a lay on the table design as well. Here's a quick look at the silent switch and the silent switch cutout. It's not perfectly aligned. I think it's aligned just a little bit too much high. It's not too bad though, because you can still get into it. The volume button covers are a little bit easier to press, but you still get a fair amount of click when pressing them. Same thing for the top power button. Here's a quick look at the camera on the back. It does add definitely a little bit of width, or thickness to your device, so it's a little bit bulky. And let's go ahead and show you how the case actually works. So to view the battery life indicator, you just have to press the power button once. Each light indicates up to 25% of battery. So the first one is 0 to 25%, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100. So I still have between 50 and 75% battery left. If you actually want to turn the case on, you simply have to hold the power button for 3 seconds, and the case turns on. So you can see that it is charging. There's the battery logo in the back. You can see that we are charging as well. It's actually a pretty fast charger. I was able to go from 58% to 100% in about 50 minutes, which is actually pretty good. And even going from 58 to 100, there's still between 50 and 75% battery left. And that makes sense because if you do the math, that's pretty much where it should be. So in terms of it working, it works just fine. I haven't experienced any issues with it so far. I've used this twice though, but I don't really imagine anything major happening to this anytime soon. The 3.5mm headset jack is very recessed, so if you're using wide headphones, you will most likely have issues. Also, if you're using L-shaped or angled plugs, you will definitely have issues with those as well. So unless you want to get like a little extender that you could plug into here and then plug your headphones into that, you probably will run into issues. If you're using anything bigger than the headphones that come with your iPhone, most likely it will not fit into this case. Overall, this is definitely a good product. It works very well. It works pretty much flawlessly, actually. And it's priced at $35, which is a pretty good deal for this particular case. Because if you take a look at Mophie's Helium or some of their official iPhone 5 products, they're pretty darn expensive, and they don't have as big of a capacity as this particular case. So at $35, it's definitely worth a purchase if you're looking into giving your iPhone 5 some portable power without having to use an external battery brick and plugging in the cables. It's just a little bit messy, so this comes with everything you need and it works extremely well. If you have any comments or questions about this or anything else, feel free to leave those down below in the comments area. That's it for this video, so thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.